What's going on, guys? Mecha Ish here from the Captain America Abomination wave. We got EEL. Let's do it.
Level 138 in progress. Prepare for launch in 3, 2.
Step out of your world and step into mine.
Welcome back, guys, to another Marvel Legends action figure review, and we have from the Captain America Legends series, Marvel's EEL. Now, I have no clue about this villain, but it's cool that we do get a new character for the Marvel Legends collection. Now, he comes enclosed in your standard window box here with the Captain America logo right there at the top of the box. You got the Build-A-Figure Abomination Legends series and a nice window view of EEL with his electricity fingers. He has alternate interchangeable fisted hands and the big torso of Abomination. Marvel Captain America, you got his name at the bottom. On this side, you can see a picture of EEL. Looks pretty cool with the blue and black lighting, and then you have the same thing on the other side. So I guess he must be important if he has both sides of this box in use. At the back, you got an image of the action figure posed up, showing off his electricity fingers. You got Marvel Legends series. On the top right, you have a little bio. Powered by strong electrical currents, EEL uses bursts of electricity to shock his enemies into defeat. I mean, he better, right? And at the bottom, you have the rest of the lineup needed to build this Abomination Build-A-Figure. Check out my review on a bunch of them, and I got a few more on the way. All right, let's take EEL outside of this box, and let's see what he's all about. Now, here is EEL, this mysterious villain to me, outside of his packaging, and he looks pretty cool. He looks okay, very standard, you know, just another excuse to get an easy figure out, I think. He's reusing that Bucky cap mold. You got the same musculature. He's standing at 6 1/4 inches in height. But what I really love about him is those electricity fingers. Now, we've seen them before with Electro, but they look so cool the way they have the translucent orange and yellow aspect about them. And then he has those interchangeable fisted hands, but I mean, why would you use those? And then you have the big torso of Abomination, which I cannot wait to build, so stay tuned. That video will be on the way soon. All right, let's take a closer look at this EEL character. Now, we have this awesome mask head sculpt of EEL. I love the alternating colors here between that purple and that tealish blue that he's using. The paint applications throughout are very cleanly applied. He has a lot of those kind of sharp edges painted in his design. Very cool look to him. I mean, again, very standard. There's nothing really sculpted on this guy besides your standard buck here, but I do love the head sculpt. You got the wrinkles up top. You have those awesomely painted kind of orangey yellow eyes that are all done nicely within the sculpt, and this is a very nice mask head sculpt. And that purple paint application is more metallic in nature, and it looks pretty cool. It's really standing out behind all that teal blue. Now, looking at his body that we've seen reused numerous times in the Marvel Legends collection ever since Hasbro took over, it is still very cool looking. I love the musculature. You can see the rips on his chest, the highly detailed musculature all the way throughout his back, his arms, and all the way down his legs. The issue I have with these figures, though, this buck here, is that he has very tiny feet, which looks kind of weird sometimes. Now, in regards to the purple paint applications being used throughout his body, there does not appear to be that metallic purple that we see with the face, but it's not too big of a difference. Now, the highlight of this figure is obviously these awesome looking hands. They're done in a transparent plastic. Again, we've seen this with Electro in the past, but I love the way they made it look with that kind of burnt orange at the base of his hand, and then it creeps up to that very translucent bright yellow plastic all the way to the top. Just a very cool effect. Now, these hands are interchangeable. Again, you can't just pop it right off, and if you really wanted to, put the closed-fisted hand there. But why would you do that when you have these awesomely sculpted and very cool-looking hands here to display him with? But I mean, other than that, it's just a very unique design here. I mean, you have the jagged edges going on this side of his body, and then on the left side of his leg, you got more of the jagged edges going down his thigh. So not much going on in terms of sculpted detail. Paint application is pretty simplified, but it is very clean. Now, in typical Marvel Legends fashion, he does have a head articulation here that goes all the way around, and it's also on a hinge, so you can extend his head a good amount. That looks awesome. And then he can go all the way down like so. We do have a rotation at the shoulder and a hinge that allows for great extension of his arm going up, and he can go down to the side. We do have a rotation at his bicep swivel, double jointed elbows. We have a rotation at the wrist and also a hinge at the wrist. We also have this nice ab crunch that allows for forward movement all the way down like that, and he can arch his back a decent amount. We do have a waist swivel that goes all the way around. For his hip, he can extend to the side a decent amount. He can kick up all the way, and you can see a little bit of a twist at the top. Now, towards the back, he can extend his leg just a little bit. But we do have a thigh cut rotation. We have a double jointed knee, a boot cut rotation, and also a hinge at the ankle, and a great rotation there. So there you have it, guys. My quick video review of Marvel Legends EEL from the Captain America Legends series Abomination Wave. Now, I don't know much about this character. Please, down below in the comments, give me some information. Let me know more about him. He could be cooler than he actually appears, but I think this figure needs a little bit more, maybe a cape or something. But I'm still happy to have a brand new unique figure to add to the Marvel Legends collection. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a thumbs up and check out my channel for other reviews I have done. They have so many cool things coming your way, so make sure you all like, subscribe, comment, and share. You know what to do. Peace.